Alright guys, so what is going on? Today I want to do a quick video just talking about these off-road lights that I bought from my Jeep. I know a lot of people say don't cheap out, don't buy the cheap ones, and I did. Well, actually, long story short, I actually had these off-road lights for a while. If you guys don't know, I had a Jeep Wrangler before in the past. These lights came off of that Jeep Wrangler, but I had them still, so when I got this one, I threw them on here. So long story short, these are the cheap ones. I think I got them off Amazon or something. I don't really know where I got them from, but yeah, they were cheap ones. They're not like KC or anything like that, so they're pretty cheap. Yeah, let me show you guys though what they are. Alright, so pretty much as you can see, these are just some little small just cubed lights. See that one and that one. I did in my other video, my what was it, the Jeep mods for your Jeep Wrangler video, I showed them off a little bit, but I didn't really show them off too much. As you can see, they're bolted in pretty poorly. I mean, they're not going anywhere, but there's no actual mount for them, so I just kind of had to hook them in like this, so that it's kind of weird. Let me just show you guys how I have them wired up. So yeah, as you can see, I have them wired up like this. Yeah, I know, could have been a better wiring job. Then again, it's my first, well, actually it wasn't my first time, but I haven't done this too many times, but whatever, the point is it's wired up. Yeah, I should have probably tucked these underneath this. Honestly, I probably should have. Well, my next lights I will. I'm gonna tuck these in this actual the wire casing in there, but yeah, you can see they're wired up like that. Oh yeah, I do the one thing I know a lot of other people do when they want to stick the wires into the cabin. I went underneath. There's like a little hole that's way down there. I don't know if you can see it or not. Oh, there you go. As you can see, there's a hole that's right down there. I ran the wires right through there, and yeah, they come out through there. Pretty much did a hack job, and I have the lights or the switch pod coming out right here. I could have drilled through, but I didn't really want to drill through because I really want to get a pod that comes up here, and in the meantime, you know, this was a quick and easy fix. But as you can see, so, you know, it comes on, the light switches, everything works. But the only bad thing is, okay, well, I guess I was wrong. This video was going to be about me bashing these LED lights, but they're both working. Huh. Okay, well, the other day, one of them wasn't working. This one over there, as you can see, that one wasn't working because some condensation got inside the actual bulb itself, or the light, and it's caused it to stop working. I'm not sure, is it because it's super hot out? Maybe it all evaporated, but yeah, I don't know. That's kind of weird. I don't know if you can even see, it's so sunny out. Well, maybe you can. No, there's still some condensation in there, and this light wasn't working, but it is now. So yeah, I'm not fully sure why it's working now when it wasn't working before. This whole video was going to be about me saying don't buy cheap accessories for your Jeep, which I still wouldn't do. Honestly, I still wouldn't buy cheap accessories. You know, just if you're gonna buy something, you might as well, you know, go with something that's a little bit more substance, has a little better quality, because it's gonna work out better in the long run. Because honestly, I'm gonna still replace those lights. I want to get some KC lights, just some better off-road lights, and I want to mount them up differently because they're just mounted on the actual Jeep itself and not to like a mounting bracket. But yes, overall, these lights though, I mean, I will say for them being some cheap Amazon lights, they are really bright, so that is a nice feature. And I have used them quite a bit. But yeah, I have used these lights quite a bit, and they, I mean, for being cheap ones, they have worked out pretty well. But overall though, I mean, yeah, you save yourself some money, but it's still better just to get better ones, because yeah, so you don't have any issues of them not working when you need them to work. Because as of right now, I mean, yes, they're working right now, but if I were to really need some bright lights, and if I'm out somewhere and I really need them to work, and then one of them stops working, you know, you don't want that. So it's better to just spend a little bit more money, get the better quality ones, and have them work when you need them to work. But since I'm talking about the lights though, like I said, I want to get some KC lights, but I do want to get another light bar for the top of the Jeep. The top bracket up there, I would love to get a nice big light bar. Yeah guys, I either want to get a light bar for up here and have it mount into like the mounting brackets. They go in here, I believe, and it comes up. It's like this high, and it goes across either there, or just one more that goes on the hood, where I believe it mounts in. I believe it either mounts to here or it comes up here, but I know it's like a smaller mount or a smaller LED light bar that goes in the middle. I do not want to put anything in the front bumper because obviously I have a stock one still. And honestly, I think for right now, only thing I'm going to be doing is just cutting my bumper and just gonna have like little caps on the sides. So I don't want to do anything with that, but I would like to have one just in the middle, just to have a nice, so when you need it, you have a nice bright lights. But yeah, that's pretty much what I want to do for the front end as far as lights. I think that should be good. As far as lights, you don't really need too much more, besides for if you want to get something, in case you want to get something for the rear end of the Jeep. So that's something I might do. Get something for the rear end, I don't know, in case you need it, just like a backup light or just like a spotlight or something for the back. But as far as lights are concerned, I'm really only going to be going for the front. And like I said briefly before, I do have the LED pod, or I do have the switch down here, but I do want to put it up here because I think that's a nice clean alternative than to drilling into your dashboard, because when you start drilling into your dashboard, then you got just a giant hole in there and stuff like that, you know. I don't know, I just don't like the way that looks. I would prefer to have it up here so it's nice and clean, tucked away, and it's just a good alternative to having a, you know, your switch, and you can just control everything from right there. Yeah, the moral of the story is, if you're gonna buy lights or accessories, don't always go with the cheapest thing, because yes, sometimes you're saving yourself some money, but in the long run, when stuff breaks down and stops working, you know, you don't want to do that. So you might as well just get the better option if you can. And even if you don't get the top brand, you know, go for like nice mid-level tier. Usually it works a lot better. Even I'll say for these like handle grips, they have cheaper ones, but in my previous Jeep Wrangler, I had the cheaper ones, but those things, they just never worked at all. They just slipped off and it just fell. Might as well just go with one, you know, it's a little bit more expensive and it has a little bit better quality to it, because, you know, overall, it's your car, it's your build. You at least want it to have some good quality parts on it. So spend a little bit extra money and just do what you gotta do. This is a short and quick video. I just want to talk about the LED lights and getting quality products for your car. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you like this video, give it a like. Check out some of the other videos that I've done. I've done a lot of other videos on this Jeep Wrangler, and I plan on doing a whole bunch more as my build list and just me customizing it and doing more things with the Jeep Wrangler. So if you like this type of videos, check out my channel. Thanks guys. See ya.